So guys, it's a Grizzy Entertainment and we're here with Slink.
What's saying, bro?
How you doing, Slink?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing very, very good.
That's good, man. That's good. We're just gonna ask you a bit of a few questions, man. It's a Q&A for the peoples. For the peoples, man. A couple of questions. They've been sending in their questions.
Yeah.
A couple of things they've wanted to ask you, so just answer it the best you can.
Definitely so. Yeah.
So let's get it done. Let's get it. Let's get it. Anything you want to say to the peoples? Shout anything before we
Check
get
out
started?
my socials. They'll be at the bottom of this video on YouTube. So yeah, so cool.
Cool. So the first question we have, Slink, is what inspired your love of music?
I've always been around music. Dad was in like a band when I was very young. He was like the guitarist, and then he played lead guitarist. He was the lead guitarist for that band. He passed away, so music was always around me. We'd be doing gigs at different kind of events, playing Motown classics, even Elvis Presley for goodness sakes, you know what I mean? So like, it was pretty crazy. And they used to have jamming sessions and practice sessions in my kitchen in my house. So I'd just kind of look through the kitchen door and just see them just like playing drums and all sorts. So it's always like being around me. I couldn't play an instrument as a kid. I wanted to play saxophone, but again, the resources weren't there to actually be able to fund that. So yeah, so music's always been around me, so I just love it, you know.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, it's good times. Long time ago, it's good times.
That's good, man. So just a personal question, Slink. How old are you? Just let the people know.
I don't want to tell you that, you man.
Come on, man. Let the people know, man. How old are you, Slink?
Over 30, that's what I'll say.
Over 30, guys. Over 30, and he's doing this music thing. Tell us why, Slink. Why personally, at your age, do you feel that it's, I don't know, okay, forgive me for the way I word it, but do you feel maybe your time is limited, or do you feel you're doing this for the people that are your age that have a dream of trying to achieve music, or what's your goal? Like, what's keeping you driven?
I think there's not a pressure, but an urgency to make more music because of my age. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I feel like entertainment, you can be any age, and you can make music. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty difficult, but I enjoy it. You know, I'm gonna keep making music. It's like therapy to me, man. So I'm gonna keep making it. If that inspires people who are older to make music, fantastic. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's really that.
Okay. Next question from the people, Slink, is where did the name Slink come from? Because even I've wondered that one. So where did that come from?
Yeah, that was my friend Sarah. I walked into youth group on a Friday night one day, and to turn around to me and says, "John knows something." I says, "What?" I start calling you Slink. I was like, "Why?" It's kind of remind me of Slinky the dog from Toy Story. So I was like, it's really random. But I thought, I'll keep that for my stage name. I initially called myself J Slink.
Okay.
It was like the J's for the first initial of my name.
Yeah.
But I just dropped the J and thought, I'll go back to Slink. So
okay.
I stuck with me, man.
Okay, so who inspired you to rap?
It's early influences. I've always liked rap music.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was possible to write my own music until I heard Eminem.
Okay.
Like I studied the Slim Shady LP, it blew me away. The Marshall Mathers LP obviously came a year after, and I was hooked on that as well. Yeah. I was just like really fascinated how rap could make me actually kind of laugh out loud. Yeah. And like the comedic kind of aspects and the punchlines and stuff. Mm-hmm. I thought, how do you do these? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what got me kind of like really focused on the art and the craft of writing. But I've always enjoyed poetry anyway, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, even at school we used to have poetry class at primary, and nearly got published in the Birmingham Schools book.
Really?
Yeah, competition. Yeah, I came second place to Stephen Dunn. He placed first. But yeah, I've always been interested in like poetry and lyrics and whatnot, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so yeah, but again, just Biggie was an influence as well. I thought it was great, but he passed away. I was gutted about that in '97.
Rest in peace, Biggs. Yeah, rest in peace, Biggie, man.
That was awful. Mace was another influence as well. You know, Mace first came out in like '97 as well. Yeah. So yeah, those are my kind of like early influences, but like M would definitely be my inspiration to actually put in pen to pad myself and make my own rhymes, you know? Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Next question is, do you write your own lyrics, Slink?
Yeah, of
do
course,
you have a ghostwriter?
Nah, man, there's no Quentin Miller here.
I see.
You know, like everything. Again, like music's like therapy, you know. I can write the most out of the box way with lyrics, or I can write something really deep or something comical, but it's all my own. It's all me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if you want to be known as a great artist, you've got to write. As a writer, you've got to write your own stuff.
Yeah.
You have to. Don't get me wrong, some people kind of get away and do fantastic and stuff, and there's more power to them. But me personally, I'm more about the craft and making it work.
Okay.
You know.
So what inspires your words?
That's life experience, I'd say.
Could we get into that, Slink? I know the people want to know.
That's fine, man.
Let's go into it. Go on.
So you know, in life and stuff at that age, I've seen a lot, experienced a lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff, seen some crazy stuff. And I think it's when I put my pen to pad, it's great because I can get to dissect and analyse things I've experienced and things I've learned as well. Just put it into song form, and that might be totally different to what another guy's doing, but it's still my story. Do you know what I mean? So that all inspires me to be myself, you know, and I've experienced through a lot, you know, as you know yourself.
Of course, off camera, the people don't know that we're obviously cousins and we're related.
Exactly,
but for the people that don't know as much as I know, I feel like just only so it's fair, they should know like maybe the smallest insight to you, because I know you obviously put everything into your music, just like I do. You put your story into your music, but just for this moment, could you give a little bit away for the people about maybe some of the things you've wrote in the past or some of the things you're currently writing about and that are more sentimental to you, that you may be writing for, like, because obviously you said it's your therapy, so you never know if your therapy could help somebody else. So what do you speak about specifically, like what situations specifically?
I've got an upcoming song called Mother's Love.
Oh, upcoming. Carry on, let's get into it.
And that'll be relatable because we all have a mom, whether they're passed on or they're still here. They're a good mom, treat their kids not very well. Everyone still has a mom, you know. And I write that kind of my relationship with my mom. I know that sounds very kind of like Slim Shady-esque, but it's not like that at all. You know, it's my own kind of like thing, my own song. Also, university experience. A lot of people go to university. I went to uni, I graduated years ago. Yeah, I graduated in psychology, I got a 2-2 and that. But I put my university experiences and how I felt at certain points of my years there, you know, into my music. I write about mental health, I'm a big advocate for that, you know. And so anything I've experienced in my life, I thought, I'm not going to be a role model. I don't think people in the industry should be role models anyway.
Oh, why is that specifically?
I think it's just what I do know. It's just I think the people in the entertainment industry are there to entertain, not to guide. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I think people in the entertainment industry are very important for inspiration. But not to be like, well, I want to be like that, so I'll do my hair like that, or I want to be like that, so I'll dress like that. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you go out of that potentially, but some people don't go out of it. You know? What you have to do is watch some of these TV shows, these reality TV shows. You see kind of how people gravitate towards being like one of the Kardashians. It's just like, what is going on? Do you know what I mean? So I'm an inspiration to people for my music. All good, man. But a role model, I don't want that pressure.
So do you reckon it's hard to kind of like have your own kind of image as an artist, because there's obviously so many people that are trying or doing the same things or talking about the same things? Do you think it's hard standing out? Like how do you deal with it yourself? Like how are you standing out?
Yeah, I think it can be difficult because the ear, it's like a kind of a conformity popularity thing. So everyone are listening to certain things, and it's like that's what rap is supposed to be like. But for me, it's like I know I look different, I sound different, I know my story's different. I don't know if the potential of catching on and being as big as the next man, that my art will happen. But at the end of the day, I enjoy it, you know. I'm there for the people who actually do want to tune into my music and into what I'm doing. And those people I'm here for. Anybody else who's like go and listen to that guy, I don't mind, you know, I don't think it's hating or anything like that. It's personal preference, you get me?
Yeah.
What I can do is what I have to do, and then to see what happens, you know.
Okay. So dream-wise, like from the UK and the US, like who would you want to work with if you had the opportunity?
Yeah, okay.
Let's not say it like if you had. When you grow, which artists would you want to be calling first? Like, yo, bro, or yo, Ma, who you would?
Yeah, so UK, Kano.
Okay.
I think Kano's a phenomenon. I think he's so talented.
Yeah.
It's incredible. US, I'd say J. Cole and Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
My two major US collaborators. So yeah.
Okay. So Slink, kind of a personal one from the peoples.
Yeah.
Sorry about this question, but what song do you sing in the shower?
Probably a genuine pony even. I'm just a bachelor.
I'm looking for a partner. Yeah, it's one of my favourites as well.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Okay. Where do you wish to see yourself in the next upcoming years? What are your goals? Talk to
just
us.
to have more of a name in the scene in the city of Brum, you know. To be included in the conversations of like, artists, people I'm excited to hear from, you know. Have a fan base that's like really supportive and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what I'd like to see in the next 3 years, I think.
Okay. No problem, man, no problem. So what is upcoming for you next, John? What is your next project? What are you doing next?
It's just going to be singles for the time being.
Yeah.
Probably I think I've got about 4 or 5 singles in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Once they are done, hopefully on the UK kind of like platforms like Quality Grind, Daily, Link on TV. And once they're on there, then after that maybe start working on an EP. I'll find a 5-song EP. We've got 5 full singles coming up and then a 5-single EP, I think.
Okay, so do you feel like to actually be heard and be seen in the scene you need to use GRM Daily, P110?
You can, it depends because some people don't need it, but I think my kind of like strategy is to be like, right, I'm going to put it on there and just put myself out to the audience.
Yeah.
And with the hope that people will kind of be like, oh, he's actually sick. Come back onto my channel, Slinkification, my YouTube channel, check out all my kind of like, my content.
Yeah.
And be like, wow, he'll be liking, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. All I can do is just make good music.
Fair enough. So, even though you already kind of like indulged into it, and we spoke a bit briefly about it, just because obviously I know about it, but I want you to like tell the people a bit more about it so they can relate to it a bit more and know what's coming. I want you to talk about your song Mother's Love. Like, just tell the people what was your inspiration behind it? Because like you said, everyone's got a mum, but why specifically Mother's Love? Why?
It was a case of, I was thinking about my mum. I think that's been through in her life.
Okay.
It's been really, really difficult for the last like 40 years, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about our relationship and stuff and how she could be there for me some days and couldn't be there based on her health. And I was just like, she did now, she tried her best.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know it's been really, really hard, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, my mum could get into arguments over like nothing, you know what I mean? But it's a case that I still love my mum, obviously, you know? And I thought a lot of people have mums and I hear stories of people with their mothers that I'm like, I could write a song about that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, the first verse on that song is primarily about my mum's experience. And the second third a bit more kind of like, you know, navigates away from the narrative of just about my mum, you know?
Yeah.
About mothers in general. So, and the hook is like really kind of like geared towards just people with mums and all types of relationships with their mums, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's what I thought about writing that.
I like that.
It's all good.
You got a date as to when that will possibly be coming out for the people so they can have a little bit of
Yeah, like the next month I'd say.
Okay, cool.
Or maybe after Christmas.
Okay. Not giving too much away, are you? Not giving no specifics. This guy. Next question, Slink. You ready for the next questions? Let's get into it. So what's been the best advice given to you in your life that has helped you get to where you are now?
I say there's two pieces of advice that stick out.
Mm-hmm.
One's from my boy Smiley. Shout out to Smiley.
Shout out.
He said, people that know better do better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's amazing advice.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And my dad as well, when I was like a teenager, he said to me, when you take advice, look at the position the person's in before taking their advice.
Oh, of course.
And that makes a lot of sense. If someone's successful at something, you're going to want their advice how to kind of like potentially help that for your path to be successful at what they do, what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then if someone's like trying to kill your dreams or give you advice on something, but they're not nowhere near where you want your dreams to be, what advice is that? Having a lived experience to pass down.
Yeah.
Those are two really amazing parts of a piece of advice I was given like kind of like the teens as a student as well from Smiley.
Yeah. Wow. That's some good advice. You got some smart people, of course. Big up the family for giving some advice. But you really do have some friends that are obviously clearly really there and have sense. Because there's a lot of people that are doing music that have friends that will just gas up their head with all this sort of nonsense and not be kind of like feeding them the right food for thought per se.
You've got to be careful. Kind of really important with the people that you surround yourself with, man.
Yeah.
It's very, very important.
Fair enough. So, Slink, what gave you confidence, or what gives you confidence to keep pushing and keep going despite what you're going through?
I think it's a case of I've always had to be confident.
Yeah.
I think the situation I was brought up in, where I came from, it was literally, if you're not confident, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
In terms of just getting up and going to school, primary school, I was like 7 years of age by myself.
Okay.
Small Heath, where I grew up. And then kind of going to Linden Secondary School, and then kind of like Sheldon Wayside the whole way. And I had to be confident. I was always adamant that I was going to get my education. I thought it was really important. At that point, growing up and stuff, I thought that was the key to get me to uni, to get out of the house I was in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the kind of dysfunction that I saw. So I had to kind of just like be super confident, I had my insecurities, don't get me wrong, but there's certain things that other kids could do that I couldn't do, but I didn't watch that too much. I thought, something, this is just my situation, this is the card I've been dealt. So I used this confidence that I got on my brain to just try and go forward,
Yeah.
And but in terms of being confident on stage, I've always enjoyed being on stage from a kid.
Yeah.
Like acting in plays or at school or even in church, and then just like when I realised I could rhyme, I grabbed the mic and people heard me for the first time. It was just like, this is something I can do. I enjoy doing it as well. So that's where my confidence came from.
Fair enough. So next, do you think music is therapy?
But I've answered that, yeah, it is. Definitely so.
And I didn't really want to repeat that question, but it's there. Someone wanted you to ask it, so, But if you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
I think I'd change the way the internet's used. I think it's a blessing and a curse. I think there's so much focus now on views for videos that sometimes it saturates the market.
Yeah.
And people might come through with 250,000 views in the first 2 weeks on a song. Blow, but then they can't follow it up. Like a one-hit wonder. I think it makes conformity easier as well to kind of focus on what everyone else is listening to instead of having your own brain thinking, this is really good or no, it's not really good. I think that's what would definitely change. Obviously, I'm not saying I haven't got many views compared to the next man.
Yeah.
But even if I did have those many views, I'd still be I think the quality of music has to be just a bit better, a bit different, not better but different,
Yeah.
And then just be appreciated more, because back in the day before views, that's how music was kind of consumed,
Yeah.
Just for the music video on TV and stuff. So that's what I think I'd change in the industry, I think.
Okay. At what age did you start rapping? And when did you know you wanted to do it?
I started rapping when I was 17. I remember being in the common room at Solihull Sixth Form College. I had one of my CDs on my Walkman.
Yeah.
My time ago, but yeah, so I started writing lyrics, and then when I realised I wanted to do it, I performed for my friends at youth on a Friday night, and it was just like, wow. But again, I was at uni at the time of me really realising that I could rap, write, like better. It took me a while to get good, and then I was at uni, so I didn't have the bottle really to drop out and chase my dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though that is what I wanted to do, you know. And I think I probably could have got to the point a lot quicker if I had just chased my dreams. My advice really is, if you've got a dream and people just think, no, have your plan A or your plan B, just focus on what you need to do and go what you've got. That's an advice I would give to somebody, you know. Yeah. So yeah.
So, is there a subject that you wouldn't rap about, that you wouldn't address?
I think I wouldn't rap about something I haven't done. Yeah. Some people come on the mic and rap about all types of like grease and crud. Yeah. But they haven't really done much. Yeah. Me, so I just leave those guys to do what they do. I rap about and write about what I know, you know? Yeah. And try and be as creative as possible. And then I'll bring people into the slinkification world, you know? It's not me trying to be myself or be something that I'm not, you know? Yeah. I'm getting called out in like the next few months after thinking, hold on, I never heard him do that. Well, I haven't seen him do that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's important to kind of like just be yourself, and especially when making rap music, it's important to be yourself, it really is. Okay. So, why is it necessary, I don't know why someone said this, why does it seem necessary to swear in rap music to be recognised or accepted? I think rap music to a certain extent is the rawest form of music, you know. It comes from the voice of the oppressed. It's an expression that isn't necessarily broken down into love songs or kind of, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Not saying it's not obviously kind of like relationship rap songs. There's loads of them. You know, look at Drizzy's made a whole career out of rapping about relationships, you know what I mean? But for me, it's that aggressiveness, that anger, that angst, you know. When you're angry in normal day life, it's like you hurt. If someone like kick your foot out of a chair, like, oh, for fuck's sake, do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a bit kind of like that. You hear a beat and it's just like, yeah, man, I don't know. Amplify kind of how I feel inside, if I'm feeling vexed and angry, so I'll come out like that, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But again, that's really specific for certain songs and whatnot. People can do it without that, and it's fine, you know? Yeah. Mother's Love hasn't got no swearing in it, you know, but other content that I've done, it's a bit out there.
Fair enough. For the final question, Slink, it's another personal one. Okay. I think this is for the gal them. But the gal them want to know, Slink, who is your celebrity crush?
That's a big question. I'd say that Megan Fox.
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox is my ultimate celebrity crush. I think she's beautiful, she's a good actress, I'll act her even. She's seen an interview, seems really funny and down to earth, and it's interesting as well, you know what I mean? It's not my ultimate celebrity crush. But I've got other crushes as well, like Abigail Latchford, Demi Rose Morby, Jolene Ford, Cheryl Tweedy from Girls Aloud, like formerly Cheryl Coffin. She's beautiful, but I love Geordie girls anyway. They're my favourite girls in the country.
Shout to the Geordies. Geordie gal, you hear this?
Geordie girls are beautiful, man.
Slink single, ready to mingle with the Geordie Pringles. He's ready, man. He's ready.
So yeah, so those are my celebrity crushes, I'd say. But ultimate celebrity crush is Megan Fox.
Okay. Well, Slink, it's been great having you on the show today, man.
Enjoyed it, man.
It's been great, man. It's been wonderful, man. It's been good. Even though I already knew a lot of like stuff about you and stuff, but it was good to kind of actually ask you more about it and get a kind of a deeper sense of how you feel and what you're going through and just your life and your journey. Yeah. It's always good to be like have that insight. So I'm glad we had this opportunity to kind of get together to kind of have this interview and this little discussion. Let's call it not an interview because it was too relaxed, man. Are you relaxed?
Very much so.
So I'm relaxed, man. I'm relaxed. It's been good, man. Yeah. It's been good, man. It's been very, very good. So anything you want to say to the people before we go, Slink?
Yeah, like I was saying, just check out my socials. That's Slinkification. That's on Instagram, Twitter, obviously on YouTube as well. And just keep an eye out for my new music that's coming up soon, really. That's about it, you know.
Cool, man, Slink. Cool, man. Well, peoples, we out.